Kawasaki 500 two-stroke here. Well, just had a baked potato with prawns, $4.95, and a hot chocolate, very nice. That's every scrap. Coincidentally, I was served by an old naked man. Morgan just turned up. Let's have a look at it. It's H, what's that? EFGH, early 70s, 72. That mate of mine, one of my other channels is called Bob Holding. And he spent his life savings, 14 grand on a Morgan, a relatively modern one. And next news, it was in bits. I did all sorts of things doing to it, but I've not seen him since. Do you like him? They did one up on Wheelie Dealers, and the chassis are partly wood, aren't they? Need a lot of attention. And a bit of cuprinol, wood preservative. Look good, them slash cuts, don't they? Must admit. I'll head off for home. I thought of continuing up to Kirby Lonsdale, but the battery will ping out, and I'm a bit tired, not having much sleep. It's just a cheap one off eBay. I paid 85. It didn't even have a name. I saw there's a reviewer called Techmorn from Manchester, Techmorn, and he reviews electronic gadgets. And 5 years ago, I think it was, he said, oh, this camera's £85 from China version. Look on eBay, blah blah. So I got one. And just earlier this year, a lad said, you know, they're selling your camera on eBay for €30. I said, get out. He said, no, and he sent me a link. So I got another one. So less than £30 and quality spot on, 1080p. No, but if you look on if you look do you watch YouTube? Well, the microphone is. Without the microphone, you close the back if you don't want to talk and just film, or you can even go diving, because you're fully waterproof when the back's shut. Well, I mean, some people want to talk while they ride, some people just film scenic things and add music later. Well, do you watch YouTube, all them videos, or not?
Yeah, sometimes I have a look at them, yeah.
Well, I've got a channel and the camera's on my channel on one of my videos.
And is it...
If you remember the name, Hornet 900, and my name's Steve, it's Steve's Hornet 900.
Sorry, Hornet 900, right, Hornet 900.
So it's Steve's Hornet 900, the channel. If you look, you'll see the camera. Because I did a bit of filming, you know, I did an unboxing when I got the new one. But you can't complain, €30, or like 26 quid.
Well, I've got two cameras in my car.
Oh, have you?
Fixed them up myself, wire them all in all wiring and everything. And there's a little screen on back of them.
Yeah.
Only inch and 3/4.
That's right, yeah.
Inch and a half, like, you know, but it's
Well, you have to film.
shows that you know it's working.
Well, exactly. You have to film every journey because there's so many silly buggers about, and it's same with bikes.
Well, I've got a 32 gig. I've got a 32 gig cards in them two cameras.
Yeah.
So I've got a camera front and back. And I'm flipping filming every. You know, this is it.
Well, this lasts 8.25 hours. This is a 32 gig SD card, standard size SD card as well.
Yeah.
And battery lasts about 2 hours, so I've got a spare battery in my pocket.
Yeah.
It just pinged out on me. I went away to that Route 59, and when I got there, it knocked off somewhere along the bloody journey. So I must have forgot to charge it up. I'll have to see when I get home.
I'd wire it in, mate. I'd wire it in. It's no use having it on batteries.
Well, I'm going to get some more, because it's 5 years old. This is the one I got three. I've got three, and I got this one 3 years ago. But batteries, they don't charge as long, do they?
No,
so
no, the batteries start to go.
I'm going to send for 2 new batteries, I think, ready for summer.
It just looked like that one that Alphas do.
All right.
It looks similar to that one that Alphas
Well, I don't like them GoPros, because they're sideways on like a little telly. They must catch all bloody flies, where these are more streamlined.
That GoPro, it looks like a box.
Well, like I said, £30. You can't complain. £30.
No, you can't bugger.
Bloody hell, I can hear these Triumphs. Bloody hell, they're only little ones as well, aren't they?
No, 650s.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
I thought that other one, that blue one, was a little 350.
No,
Oh, right, 650s, right. I've always said they never had the bloody capacity outside panel, so unless you know, you're just guessing, aren't you?
yeah, the 650s then.
Alright.
Twin, that's 650.
Yeah.
Not big nowadays. So that's 3 unit and then 2 unit construction.
Oh, I see, right. Well, I was just telling a lad at Route 59, there were a lad, and I was saying I've been to that motor museum at near Newby Bridge, the Lakeland Motor Museum, and they have a Vincent room with about 8 Vincents in. And how much are they now? 40 grand, 50 grand?
Your comics you'll get 25, 30.
Yeah.
And your thousands, your shadows.
Oh, yes,
They vary.
like 50.
You can buy a brand new one for 78,000.
Is that all? We're just saying you could buy a new Vincent for 78,000. Made out of bits. Is everyone leaving at the same time? Right, let's get out of here while the roads are quiet. Some lads were turning right here. Is that an alternative road out of town or what? Oh, there's a little street. Station Road. Now it's up there, is there? I mean, if you're going back to Gisborne, there's only the road south from the A6. Excuse me, A65. I think the battery will ping out on the way home, so when I get to Gisborne, I'll do a test. Yeah, I'll do like I said to that, bloody hell, I'll do what I said to that bloke I'd do and get a couple of new batteries, I think, because they aren't lasting as long. Very disappointed with lovely scenic route it was to it's Ivy's Mavis. Lovely scenic route, and I've asked for filming up to the A59 cafe, which I'm afraid queuing up for bloody refreshments is out of order. Could have flaked out. I'm going to look into getting a cool bag and taking a drink or two with me. Well, that were nice. Great spud, rosemary sauce prawns and a hot chocolate. So it's a country road, probably full of bloody traffic going back to Gisborne and up the A59 again. But there are some scenic bits on this road, because like I said, because we're going the opposite way, we'll get a different perspective, as I keep saying. That railway line though. Imagine, have you done the Settle to Carlisle by rail? Is it as lovely as people say? I'll watch on YouTube, there must be a few videos of it on YouTube, if someone sat there with a camera out the window for 100 miles or something. See, he's heading up to Kirby Lonsdale. But I would have had to refill at that petrol station if it's got a cash point. Well, I could have paid on my card. But no, I'll get home on earlies next week. Skipton 14. We're not going to Skipton, we're turning off that other country road and heading for another road saying Nelson. Is that the same road and it joins onto it? I think it is. I won't be able to find that back road to Sawley because that comes out on a different little side road. I'll probably get lost. In fact, I imagine the orange light will come on before I get home. So there we are, two places I've not been. Disappointments at both. No trains at the Embassy train station because I've missed it by 20 minutes. And that Route 59, bloody chocker. Is it like that every Sunday, do you know? Are you queuing up for refreshments? I could have led on the grass, I suppose, and rested for a while until the queue went down. I think that's my trouble. Instead of stopping in one place for a long time, I just grab a drink and off. Some people go to bike meets and stay all afternoon like that Rivington bunch. There's bikes parked there for hours while they just sit talking with their mates, sat on the grass or sat on the wall. Because I'm on my own. I'm a lone wolf bagger. There, that's a Settle to Carlisle run. Is it in a crappy boring carriage like that, or is it a steam train chuffing away merrily? Like I said, it won't matter, will it, as long as you have the lovely views. But if it was going slow, you'd appreciate the views more, wouldn't you? Another lovely meadow, little lambs there. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow, bright golden haze on the meadow. I was thinking about the hazy horizon. What's my 2 weeks off going to be like? Hazy, rainy, horrible. Somebody said we're due for a scorching summer. I said, well, I'll believe it when we see it. It'd be nice though, wouldn't it? Certainly due one, although I was looking back amongst my videos, I had plenty of sunny Sundays because I only take my bike out and film when it's sunny. Otherwise you can't talk if the rain gets you back at camera, it's buggered. So I did plenty of filming last year, so it must have been a reasonable summer. I really missed. No date stones. I like to look at date stones. Imagine whose hands have carved them all them years ago. What was that, ye old naked man? 1663. No traffic behind. Bit of a bad turn down here. When I'm turning right onto that country road. Yeah, it'd be interesting to get home and see exactly what I've filmed before it pinged out. And did I switch it on at my usual stop where the Mercer Hall is in my town? I'm sure I did. Sladeburn, 10 mile. I think I will go on that country road. Yeah, why not go a bit faster? Yeah, this is that country road and I'm going to risk running out of petrol. It's only 10 mile to Sladeburn. I've not done this for years, so why not? Used to come this way on my 125. My brother had bug splats, close my visor. My brother had an RD80 LC Yamaha, little white one, but it was faster than my 125 Super Dream. But he used to tear out around the lanes with his knee out, and I got sort of left behind, and I was trying to catch him up once. And I had a big bike tooting me because I sort of cut across the lane because I had no idea where I was. Which is one reason why I prefer riding on my own. You're not trying to keep up with your mates if they're riding dangerously and recklessly. You're not putting your bloody life at risk just because they're trying to show off. 10 miles will seem a lot longer because it's like this all the way, if I remember. Go through a couple of little villages. Oh dear. Normally I'll avoid country lanes like this, but like I said, I'm just curious as to bloody hell, it must be 30 years since I've been on this road. Oh, it's a river, not a canal. Big bug splats. Oh, I'm not the only one then. Not the only bike on this road. Yeah, my brother's birthday on the 16th. I used to have the bikes. He later progressed to a 350 YPVS Yamaha power valve system. And then his girlfriend made him get shut of it. And then he got married. He actually bought my Aprilia after mending it, and his wife didn't approve of that, so he sold it on. But yeah, I got him a card, put a picture of when he was 4 years old in it, stapled a lottery ticket inside, and I've not heard anything from him. See what I mean, his little narrow lanes. Meet a big tractor coming round the corner, it won't be very nice. The old 10 miles. Wigglesworth. Remember that for a name, Wigglesworth. Not to be confused with Giggleswick, which is a town a couple of miles away. Which is where Russell Harty was from, Chatshaw horse. He was interviewed quite a few cool people actually, The Who amongst others. Nice old pub. Wigglesworth. B&B Sladeburn Clitheroe. Oh, which way is it? So yeah, Sawley, 7¼ mile. So this is the way we used to come. I think that might have been the junction where I got tooted at by a big bike because I was unsure which way I went and suddenly turned left on the other lane and whoop. Turn off, what's this? Payphone. Too hazy to see any scenery. Wasn't a bad stretch, was it? Ooh, bloody hell, fine. We do that. Another bug's flat. Ooh, it's running to one side. Not with its legs. Welcome to Lancashire, a place where everyone matters. Pendle Hill's there in the background, so we're not so far off. You see why me and my brother went on this road. Twisties and it's fairly wide in places and it's get some speed up. I think he'd do 75 on his ID80, whereas my Super Dream sort of fizzle out 65 to 70. Even though it was a twin, his was a two-stroke toss side. Finbar Saunders from Viz Comic would have a field day with that name. Giving the back brakes a good workout. I've been doing using the back brake more to try and wear down that roughness on the disc. And I've used it so much I may have to change the back ones as well as the front ones in my June holidays. Not a bad road, is it? And not as potholy as one might expect. Bit bumpy here, and these rough bits. Nice straight bit, weren't it? Oh, it's still going on. it's a bend. Could do with some arrows there. What's in other the arrows? I'm still filming, I'm doing any bleach yet. I get straight onto eBay and order a pair of batteries. I think there was a pair for sale. We got Sawley. No, not yet. Can you hear that howl? The belly pan echoes the front header pipes, and the slash cuts at the back echo the outlets. Another straight bit. Can't be far off from from Sawley now. Pendle's only there. A few more cars there. Is that Sawley? It is a long time, like I said, since I've been on here. Terracing about on a 125 Super Dream. It's alright, the picture isn't milky, I think it's just a milky day. And I forgot to check for that automatic exposure setting, and we're going to adjust it to summertime settings rather than the wintertime one. Gisborne 3.5 mile, Sawley 2 mile. So I could have gone the Gisborne way, but I'll stick to the Sawley way, keep with tradition. Group picture, lads, group picture. I'm going to close my visor again. Ooh, the horse. Ooh, that's sounding close. The bug splat landing on the lens. I've been lucky so far. Being such a small target, they tend to miss. Yeah, a bit close to that hedge then, but got past the car safely. Saw some nice views, isn't there? Not a bad road. Just an alternative to that 682 one that I came on. that lovely? Pendle Hill with a hillock to the left. Is this Sawley? Must be. Yeah, I think that's that bridge where that pub is, and then Sawley Abbey's a little bit further on. So there we are, settled to Sawley. Spread Eagle, that's it, couldn't think of its name. Real Craft Ales. Yeah, I could murder a pint. Only difference a few green leaves make compared to when it was winter and all horrible and grey. Nice, isn't it? River view while you have a drink. Oh, yeah. Back. Beer garden. Triumph Rocket 3, very nice. I've been here before filming, although I didn't go in the actual ruins. Is it gated off? Who's on a mission charge or something? Huh. No admission, there wouldn't be, would there? If it's just a pile of rocks. Let's have a quick look just for historical interest. The station monastery was founded in January 1147. Only Percy. Yeah, the abbey survived for almost 400 years until its suppression in 1536. Yeah, when naughty Henry VIII decided he'd split from the Catholic Church in order to get divorced, the rotter decided to destroy all the old monasteries. What a cad. And as I do keep saying, look at them old carvings. Have these been night hawked by treasure hunters coming in the middle of the night with the metal detectors and a torch and a little trowel and a little pickaxe? Bleep bleep bleep. Gold hoard. Limestone mortar they had in them days, like Romans. Is that the original medieval limestone? How did they mix all that up in them days? Not part of a drainage system. A medieval turd fossilised. It's like a slate, isn't it? Oops. Yeah, I like my history, but ruins don't have as much appeal as castles, like all those Welsh castles. I love a holiday in Wales. I once inquired at a travel agent, I said, do you not do a Welsh castle a week? A different castle every day and stay overnight in an ancient pub? And he said, what? And ended up going to London instead. So nice here, isn't it? Bleep 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 bleep. There be gold, a hoard of gold. No faces, is there? When there's a carved medieval face, they're a bit creepy. These are got markings and crosses on them. No. dicey, don't they, some of them? None of them come crashing down. There's probably a guide to show you what's what and where's where. To show you where they crept into the crypt for a creep. Kids would be climbing up there, wouldn't they? If they're unsupervised. Similar to Whalley Abbey, I mean, they'll have had some kind of relationship with the monks at Whalley Abbey. Tramping over the hills to visit the other ones. And it's a similar thing with sort of a floor plan. With rubble, but not a lot left. What must life have been like all them years ago? Bleeding miserable. Where are these kids coming from, all running about? So there we are, Sawley Abbey. Well, the ruined remains of Sawley Abbey. There's a board there that'll explain what's what, but not going up there, me. Legs are itching a bit at the knee. Oh, one here. Welcome to Sawley Abbey. Kitchen, cloister walk. Lay Brothers Rare Daughter. What? Oh. 7. Monk's Rare Daughter. Latrine. 7. So there will be ancient turds in the old ancient cesspit. Oh well. We're still filming. Oh, that's him cyclist again. So I'll end the film here. Settle to Sawley. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.